uncle, I just feel like he knew better. I'm the oldest niece you got, and need some help. I sympathize for your uncontrollable urges.
Hey, what was it that happened at 18?
Yeah.
That you say that also happened? How did that R-word situation come about happening?
This one's a scary one.
I know 6-7 years ago, I guess you decided to go on a spiritual journey or whatever, right?
Yes.
What was it that triggered that?
Oh, it was definitely something traumatic. Definitely something scary.
Well, what?
Definitely something scary. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What type of effect did that have on you?
It was a very violent time. That was a very violent time.
Violent?
I almost started crying.
Let it out. If it's there, you need to let it out.
I ain't gonna cry.
Okay, so you've gotten a chance to express yourself, but
Yeah.
logistically, like, what is your plan? Like,
So-
do you plan on being here in Atlanta for a while, or do you plan on? Do you want to? Does any part of you want to go home and reset? Like, where are you at with that part?
You gonna have me break down, ain't you?
You say what?
You gonna have me break down, ain't you?
I
I just feel like people don't understand me and how I want to go about life. And I feel like I get a lot of judgment.
What's up, YouTube? I just want to shout out all the members, all the subscribers, and all the supporters. Everybody who shouts me out in the street, I appreciate y'all. It keeps me charged up. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm well. How you doing?
Doing good. What you doing in that bankhead bounce? What you know about that?
Bankhead bounce? I don't know about that one.
All right, so are you homeless?
I technically am, but I don't like to view it as that. I like to view it as me taking a leap of faith and taking a risk, actually. Very risque.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. And so how long have you been in this situation?
Especially with the injustice shit that I've had to go through for the past 5-6 years. As long as I've had my career, I'm a spiritual counselor, and I've been doing it for the past almost 7 years. So this situation, this predicament's been on and off for the past 7 years.
So, like, for instance, so how long you been in Atlanta?
I've been here for like 2 weeks. I just got
You say about
here.
2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
And so where were you before you came here?
I was in Arkansas.
Okay, were you unhoused in Arkansas as well?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so I get it. So it's just kind of been traveling, moving here, pillar to post type deal, that type of stuff. Okay.
And I usually move off of feeling guided. I felt guided to come here. So
that's what I was just about to ask. What made you decide to come here 2 weeks ago?
It was a calling. It was a calling. And the week before I got here, I had got some news. I got invited to an event, a music event, and I'm already very passionate about music, you know what I'm saying? And
what music event? It was here in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
What was the event?
It's called The Lock-In, Domani.
The Lock-In?
Mm-hmm. Domani Harris.
Domani, okay, Domani, okay, so T.I. son.
Yes.
Okay, so he had a music event?
Yes.
Was this like a couple weeks ago type deal?
Yep. This is
okay,
like
did you attend it?
I did. I had a ball. When I got into the event, I started having a photo shoot.
You started having a photo shoot?
Yes, there was like a backdrop, and there was like they had a little setup of behind the scenes of his work, his project. So I just started taking pictures,
Okay, so you're a fan of Domani?
You can say fan, I'm not no fan girl.
Okay, I can dig it. How did you get in? What do you mean you got invited to the event? Who invited you?
He invited everybody. It was a public thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so just public invitation type deal.
You had to see his story and.
Okay, on Instagram. So you saw the story. So you decided to come to Atlanta.
I sure did.
Okay.
Sure did.
Okay, so let's real quick. Let's figure out. So what was it that happened 6 or 7 years ago that caused you to become in this kind of unstable situation in the first place? You was about 19, 18 or so.
Yep.
And so what caused you, was it pretty much fresh out of like high school and all that type of stuff? Or?
Basically, yep. I had just graduated high school. I did like some months in college, like a community college in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
In Chattanooga, okay.
And then I moved to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. In Murfreesboro, it was just a lot of college students, so I was just around that, but I wasn't
MTSU,
in college.
right? Yeah, shout out Murfreesboro.
A lot of MTSU students, friends and colleagues. What really, in this situation, I think it's a spiritual thing. I think that dear God has guided me to continue following my dreams, you know what I'm saying? And to
What are your dreams?
It's music. I'm tatted up with music notes. You know what I'm saying? I'm tatted all the way up. You know?
Okay.
I got it on my shoulder a little bit. They hood tattoos, you know.
I ain't mad at it. All right, so let's talk about this stuff. So long story short, you decided to go on a spiritual journey.
Yep.
That's how you ended up in this situation. Okay.
Definitely.
You say that stuff has been going on over the past 2 weeks. What has been going on? Like you were saying that it's just kind of been rough or whatever.
It has. But there's beauty out of it, you know.
Well, tell us what's been going on first, and then we'll talk about the beauty out of it.
Of course. Some things I've been allowing myself to go through. Amen. I'm taking accountability for anything that I am just trying to settle for.
Before you set it up, tell us what happened.
Somebody bumped into me. I was sitting on a bench at one of the hotels. Somebody bumped into me and was trying to holler, and I'm not focused on that. I came out here for an event and to push forth with my music, because I work on my music a lot every day. You know, you got to stay dedicated with it. And, you know, he was trying to holler at me and trying to get me to come with him and, you know, smoke and all that stuff. And I'm like, I know what men want in return. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if we gonna really, I might be a headache for you, because you're gonna get annoyed with me because I'm not trying to do what you're trying to do, sir, you know? And he's like, no, I just don't want you on the street, you know? And I just took that, and that's where I let myself be fooled, because I'm thinking that this man is taking care of me or wanting to take care of me. And anyway, I had to walk away.
What ended up happening?
He ended up bringing another woman into his spot after he just invited me. So I just felt like that was just beyond disrespectful, and I could just go ahead and do bad by myself if that's the case.
Well, I mean, well, now hold on now. I guess, so if the agreement was that y'all wasn't going to be doing anything sexual, right? Or was that...
He definitely was putting pressure on me, though.
Okay, so he was trying to get you to do stuff sexual.
Definitely.
How long were you there before he decided to bring another lady in?
A week.
A week?
I've only been here for 2. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you just kind of met this, I guess, random guy.
Yes.
He saw you was in a situation. He invited you to come live.
Yep.
And you told him off the bat that there wasn't really going to be any sex or whatever?
There's not going to be any of that. I'm not focused on that.
Right,
That's not the intention, you know? And
I get it. And he was like cool and everything else. He wasn't upfront about his intentions.
Yep.
But after he got you in there, bait and switch, then he started putting pressure. He wants sex, this and that.
Yep.
Y'all didn't end up having sex, is what I'm hearing, right? Or you did?
Yeah, I was fooled. I fooled
So
myself.
so you did. So because I'm trying to figure out, like, when he, what's up? Everything good? Yeah? Real quick, I'm gonna pause real quick. Come here, young lady. How you doing? Good? You remember me? Huh? Well, that's the mom. I was about to say, where's the mom at? So hey, come London, right? I remember you. Do you remember what I told you? Has she been mean to you since then? She has. Tell the truth now. She has.
No.
Okay, so no. I asked London. I asked London.
For messing a man out.
She may get in trouble for doing stuff, but I wasn't liking the way that you were speaking to her.
I wasn't speaking to her.
So you haven't spoken to her that way since then? All right, if I find out that you have, I'm gonna take my belt off myself. I'm gonna give you old-fashioned whooping. Huh?
I need your belt to whip London.
All right, well, I don't know. London is chilling with me right now. I ain't seen London do no bad stuff, so me and London have a clean slate.
I give you a video.
No. Look. Let me finish with her.
Ask the big sister how London be at.
Let me finish with her. But I want to talk to you too, because we gotta talk.
Oh yeah, because I done said some comments to them people because I can show my proof.
Okay, well,
beat them up like I beat the police.
I don't know. I hear you. We gonna talk, all right? We gonna talk. All right. Well, let me finish. Let me wrap it up with her. Not wrap it up. We just getting started. All right. So yeah, let me finish with her. I'll talk to y'all in a second. All right. All right. You be good, sweetheart. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll be having to make sure you know.
Chop it up.
Yeah. You know. All right. All right. Okay. So the long and short of it is that how long was you there before you got the draws? We just gonna keep it a buck and just you know.
It's about a week. I let myself eat food. I'm thinking it's some love, some true love shit. He really helping me and being sincere. Yeah.
So he put the game on you.
Yeah.
How old was he?
37.
Huh?
37.
Okay, so this is an older guy.
Yep. So that's where I got food.
I get it. And so the long and short is that so I mean, did he communicate any issues with the sex or anything like that?
Kept begging.
So it was good as far as you know.
Man, spectacular. He keep asking, you know what I'm saying, but still want to disrespect me, you know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
like,
so what did you feel like? So did he give you a heads up that he was bringing somebody else in, or?
no, he was saying it like any other woman, they lost the opportunity with him because I'm now here. That's how he was talking with me. And then it started to, oh, hey, can you step out for a couple hours?
And what was the explanation for why you needed to step out for a couple hours?
He would say, that don't matter. When I would say, why? That don't matter. That don't matter. Oh, no. You're not telling me anything either. And so yesterday, I was sitting outside. He told me to step out. I was sitting outside. He wanted me to go up to the Emory Hospital and just sit down over there, like get away from the property. But I was still on property. And
is this the Imperial Hotel?
This is the Betrayal.
The Budget Hotel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
It's now apartments now.
Yeah, I know, but man, you let somebody get you at the Budget Hotel?
Don't.
All right,
do
go
that.
ahead.
Don't you do that.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Fuck,
Look, this
man,
is
I already
Atlanta.
said,
This is Atlanta.
accountability.
You ain't the first. You won't be the last.
Man,
Okay, so
look, man.
this is the ATL story. This is trust me. This happens all the time. So
and he ain't even from AT. He ain't even from
I know.
here.
He been long enough though. He know how to play the game. So,
I guess
so
so.
long story short, he would have you go out, and he would bring another. Did you see him bring another girl in?
Yes,
What
he
happened?
came from the back. He has a bike, you know, and he didn't pull in the front. He came from the
Came in the back,
you know, and so he seen me. He's like, "Oh no, don't sit next to my neighbors." And I'm like, "How are you gonna be strict on me about anything?" But you won't even answer my question simply about who this is and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to pursue me. You're trying to make me confused. I'm not confused. I'm saying yes, amen.
Okay, so
I'm gonna take that L and turn it into a W.
Hey man, you know that's what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take L's and we're gonna learn lessons, all right? And so
Don't repeat the same mistake.
Correct.
Right? That's insanity. So
correct. So okay, so all right, so that's what has been happening. So
Recently.
you fell into a little love affair, and
Yep.
then it went
Yep.
left when he tried to bring in another lady.
person, yes.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about it. So what was it that happened? So I know 6-7 years ago, I guess you decided to go on a spiritual journey or whatever, right?
Yes.
What was it that triggered that?
Oh, it was definitely something traumatic. Definitely something scary.
Well, what?
Definitely something scary. Whoa. That was
Okay.
and it was it's scary too.
So real quick, so we're gonna dive into this, but I'm gonna put a pin in that real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. So was that the first time that had ever happened to you in life?
No.
Okay, so let's just start from the beginning. So where are you from?
So I'm originally from Riverside, California, Southern California.
Oh, SoCal? You know what? I did not pick up on that. I did not pick up on that, but I guess I can see it now. Okay, so you're from SoCal. Where'd you grow up?
So part of Riverside,
Okay.
California till like 9.
All right.
Moved to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Yep. Because of the
Okay.
recession in 2008, they whooped on our ass financially.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, so
Big financial crisis.
man, it was scary. So it was in the hood in Chattanooga.
Ooh, the Chattown hoods. That's a
Boone
different.
Heights.
Them country hoods ain't no joke.
My mama would sell funnel cakes, fish plates, cigars. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so y'all was the candy lady
Good
type
time
deal.
house. Yes.
Okay.
You know, got herself about the hood within 1 year. You know, my parents had a dealership, so I did live a good
They had like a car
living life.
dealership. Was it like a used car dealership?
Used cars.
Okay,
Yes.
listen, man,
They
I
would
know
go to
some used car
auctions.
dealerships. Yeah, I already know.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my favorite used YouTubers are used car guys. You know what I'm saying? And they got popping channels where they be talking about that stuff. So, okay, so, all right, so growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
So that's exactly what I was gonna get into. Like, till like about, I'm gonna give 12. Everything was great. Everything was smooth.
Everything was great.
Vacations, even like kind of living,
Right, middle class,
experiencing-
upper middle class. I get it.
Until divorce happened.
Ooh.
When I was 14.
Oh,
That if it teaches me something when it comes to being a parent in future. You know what I'm saying? Because who I marry, when I have kids, I'm gonna know how to try my best to
keep it together.
be mature when it comes to handling, if ever, a divorce. First of all, if I'm gonna deal with somebody, I'm gonna have to make sure for certain that this is lifelong. You know,
I can
this
dig
is
it.
healthy. You know,
Listen, I'm with it.
gotta love yourself before you love anyone else. And I taught myself that, you know, with this whole situation, I'm like, okay, it gotta be something that I gotta do better with my self-care for me to even be fooled like that just recently, you know. So
Well, you fooled yourself, right?
Definitely.
Because the truth is that you
Definitely.
probably needed to believe that in order to have sex with him, instead of just thinking like, well, he's got me some housing, so I'm gonna give him some booty, and we're just gonna be like that.
And I wasn't even thinking like that.
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah.
That's so cringy.
I
Like,
know
that's
that
so
you
cringy.
had to think of it the way you did in order to do it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I get it.
That's what I think.
So
that's
so
what
that
it
so
was.
that happened at 14.
Mm-hmm.
What type of
Divorce.
effect did that have on you?
It was a very violent time. That was a very violent time. Ooh,
Violent?
I almost started crying.
Let it out.
That was
if it's there, you
very
need to let it
violent
out.
time. I ain't gonna cry.
No, there's
Keep it
no
together.
no. We're not
When
doing
it comes to
that.
violence, you know what I'm saying? That's not great to teach your kids, you know, to show your kids.
So was the
When it comes
violence in the
to-
household?
Yeah, there was a lot of, it was the man's being thrown and some blood, and it was some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And
What was it that you think turned the situation so bad, so left? Like,
everybody wanting to hear, everybody as in the parents, wanting to prove themselves, you know what I'm saying?
so
Instead
ego
of
and
just,
pride instead of
there it
working
go,
together and
there it go,
letting it go?
there it go.
Okay, and so was both of them violent, or was it just from the male to the female?
So my daddy wasn't an abuser. If anything, my mama would throw him up.
Okay, so mama was throwing them hands and stuff.
She was throwing them, but there was a time where things got scary. My daddy reacted, and you know, and there was times where me and my mama, and I didn't know I was gonna react like that. And,
Wait, okay, so as far as you towards your mom, what did y'all get into it about?
It wasn't even nothing. It wasn't even supposed to be me getting any kind of punishment, you know. It was actually about my little sister and her attitude at the time, and my mom was, you know, parents. Well, you've been having an attitude lately, no, kind of thing. My sister was trying to go on a field trip, and
Was you like trying to stick up for her, basically? or
no,
something
I
like
was
that?
doing my bun. I was doing my
And
bun,
so how
getting
did
ready
it-
for work,
how did it
and
get
getting
to-
ready for school.
Yeah.
And she was like, the divorce had already happened, you know, or had already started just a year prior. So my mom was thinking that everybody was against her and everybody was just on daddy's side.
Right.
So she's like, you're closest to daddy. You know what's going on. You tell me the tea about what's going on. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this field
So
trip thing.
she put y'all in the middle of it.
Just put me in, pick me up off the floor, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I unintentionally started defending myself, you know, which I regret to this day, you know, because that's not the way to
Wow.
handle shit, you know? So
Wow.
yeah.
So
And I think
okay.
I showed my sisters just that one time, I think I showed my sister that's not a good role model as a big sister. You know what I'm saying?
So you showed them violence, and
yeah,
did they pick up on
and
that?
Even though I didn't even pick any fight, you know what I'm saying? I was the sister that the sisters would come to and run to, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been that kind of person.
Well, I mean,
you know,
at 25 though, looking back on it, you can see that probably wasn't your fault, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what I had to tell myself. I can't.
Yeah, you don't want to beat yourself up over that.
You know. But,
okay, so real quick, so you say that and you know we call it the R word because YouTube guidelines, but you say that had happened to you prior to it happening at 18 or whatever.
It's my uncle. So this.
How old were you at that point?
And I was like 4 to 7.
4 to 7?
Yeah.
Jesus
and I kept it a
Christ.
secret till like 12. I was scared my mama was gonna kill her, cause my mama's she's so hood,
She'll pop
you know
off,
what I'm
right?
saying?
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
so, and it scared me cause I didn't seen her, you know, dumping on, you know what I'm saying?
Was that her brother or your dad's brother?
My daddy brother. This my stepdad. My stepdad's the one that raised me.
Okay.
I never met my biological father. We have a virtual relationship.
I get it. So this was your stepdad's brother?
Yep, that's my uncle.
And was it just the molestation, or did it go as far as penetration?
No penetration,
Okay, so
but he
just
would
touch on you and all type of stuff.
Yep.
And so you told at 12. What
Mm-hmm.
was it that made you decide to go ahead and tell that at 12?
I was having dreams, and actually now I think about this because I'm so spiritual, you know, and coincidences, irony, you know, all that stuff. And I think that the dreams at the time, I'm just thinking they're dreams, you know, but now that I'm older, I think that was like God telling me, like, go ahead and say something now, you know, because you need to get that off your chest. I would feel like the longer that I hold the secret in, if I don't say nothing now, they're going to kill him, you know what I'm saying? Or my mom's going to kill him, you know, I didn't know what to do.
So
I had to burst it out.
What was the reaction? From your mom or from whoever? Did you tell your mom? Did you tell your stepdad?
I told both my
mom and stepdad,
yeah,
okay.
This is before they divorced too.
Right, because you say 12.
Yep. And,
so what happened? What was their reaction?
I seen my dad get sad. My mama, you know, she was just like, girl, I know why you didn't tell me, baby, because you know I would have killed him, you know.
Is he still living?
He's still alive. He done gave me a hug as an adult.
I mean, he gave you a hug as an adult,
Yeah, like he seen me as an adult.
Right.
And like just, you know, and I guess that's his silent way of saying like, I'm
My
so
bad.
sorry, you know, like I really didn't mean to, you know.
Well, how did that make you feel?
I felt like it's like I translated his words energetically. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. His energy
So y'all have
to
never
words.
talked about it or anything?
Nope. No, I want to. It's like don't, cause.
So listen,
You know?
one of the things that we do on this channel is we have conversations with people when they're not right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
This channel, you know, sometimes has spread as far as people seeing the videos. And so, you know, he may very well come across this video. And so if he does, right, this is your time to express what you haven't been able to express. He's not here. You shouldn't necessarily feel intimidated by his presence or anything like that.
I can't be intimidated about anything, because I feel like in life you can't live in fear.
Right. But
what I'm
the
saying?
point
So-
I'm making is that he's not here right now. Go ahead and unload. Get this stuff off your chest.
Well, I feel like.
And by the way, look him dead in the camera. Look him dead in the camera lens and tell him exactly whatever it is that you want to tell him. Unload whatever it is that you need to unload.
Uncle, I just feel like he knew better. I'm the oldest niece you got, and you need some help. I sympathize for your uncontrollable urges. I hope you have been having a healing journey, you know, since that's happened to me when I was younger. You have a daughter, you know, and you have a wife, you know, so I hope you do see things through different lenses than how you did when you was younger and when I was younger, you feel me? And I hope that you never hurt anybody. I wish you well. I don't want to be vengeful to anybody that has done me wrong or hurt me.
Can you tell him how has it affected your life up to this point?
That's a good question, because I think about that all the time. Especially with how many times I've been violated, you know, or even allowed myself to be violated, you feel me? which I take accountability for. That's strength, you know. So yes, Uncle, you definitely put a toll on me learning about a woman's body, my body, you know, and the sacredness of it, the value of my body, which I already was, you know, really precise with learning more about my body and the healthiness of it, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm making little mistakes like that, that means I have to perfect it somewhere, you know, when it comes to valuing the body.
Let me ask you something. What was it, do you think, that made him stop doing it at 7?
We stopped going over to my grandmama's house.
Okay.
We stopped going over. My mom it was interesting. My mom said that she was like peeping things at the time, you know, and
do you think that she may have known?
No.
Okay,
not that.
Okay, just other things.
Yeah, she was assuming like, I don't know if she whooping this baby and being unfair to this baby. Like, I think my mom was thinking like that, not on a sexual tip, you know.
I get it. So, okay, so let's fast forward, because now we know a little bit more about your history, right?
Yeah.
What was it that happened at 18 that you say that also happened? How did that R-word situation come about happening?
This one's a scary one. And it's gonna get real raw with my feelings, because this is the predator that did this to me, you know. This is
trust me, this is meant to happen, okay?
Right,
Just let it flow.
It's gonna help somebody out there, right?
It 100% will.
So I was working at a restaurant, and I had a coworker. He was cool. I had dated somebody, and that person that I was dating, he was very emotionally unavailable, very mean to me. He would wake up and tell me to shut the fuck up and shit, you know. So I ended up breaking up with him. And I thought this guy that I was working at this restaurant with, I thought he was really my friend, because we had built a friendship for like a year by that time. So I'm 19 now. And I go to my homegirl, one of my best friends, but sometimes I learned also you can't take advice from every single body, not even your best friend sometimes. It depends on the advice, on how they're saying and what they're saying.
Well, I mean, especially if they're the same age and level of experience in life that you are, right?
Yes. So I was like, homegirl, I just broke up with this guy that I love, you know, and I want love, and I want to move on, but I don't want to move on, and I'm not in a relationship. See what I'm saying? She's like, you can be free and have fun. You don't have to be in a relationship to be dealing with someone.
Right, sexually, okay.
Took that advice, and as safe as I was, I put the condom on. Amen. And I felt something while we was, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, nothing. And then that week later,
You feel what?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling good. Yeah.
Like how?
I mean, just add the two up. I really don't want to say that, you know.
You say what?
Add it up, because I don't really want to say it, you know.
Well, sometimes I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's therapeutic to say it. Because
it's pretty hard of it. I don't know.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's the reality, though. That's the rawness.
Yeah. And,
so it's gonna unload that weight for you to just say it. I'm telling you.
He slipped the condom off. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, he stealthed you.
Still think. Yes. Still think. So if you look up that word, you will know what that means.
Yeah, he stealthed you. So what happened though? What was the result?
I mean, I don't want to. I think that's too much to talk about, you know.
Well, I'm asking, like, was it a pregnancy? Was it a disease? Was it?
I know, and it wasn't a pregnancy. No.
Okay, so it's the other thing. Is it something that can be gotten rid of, or something that? Okay. Well, you know, I mean, listen, it certainly sounds horrible, but At least it.
Going to the public too, you know. I don't know.
Well, no, but
Really
it's something that you can get rid of, though.
Yeah.
So you got rid of it, right? Listen, you ain't the first person to catch an STD. Okay, listen, trust me. We've all caught, a lot of people have caught STDs. I've caught an STD, if that makes you feel more comfortable, okay? Right?
It's just very, very, I was going to say a parasitic topic, you know?
Right. Well, it's going to help somebody, though. Because if somebody's going to see this and they're going to be forewarned. They're going to be forewarned, you know what I'm saying? And whoever, you know, this guy is that they're dealing with or they think about dealing with.
It's just, I just know a lot of women that actually, like, hoe around, like, and they don't catch anything, you know what I'm saying?
They don't catch anything because
like,
they're safe, right? They have the condom on, so.
I was safe. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
and you, so.
Safe, like,
So what happened after that? Like, like when he finished, did you know that the condom had got taken off?
no, I had to like add it up together because it was so sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And so, okay, so you, I guess when you ended up going to the doctor, that's when you
like
figured it
obviously,
out.
I put it on. He had to have that moment in the scene when I said, "What are you doing?" I felt something. What are you doing? Nothing. That's.
Did
what
y'all
added it
ever
up.
talk again? Did y'all speak like that?
Yes.
Because y'all was coworkers, right?
Yes.
So
we have.
what was the aftermath like? Like, in other words, what was it like before you found out? And then what was it like after you found out that something that happened, that he had stealthed you, basically?
I think I was really naive, you know what I'm saying? So I was really trying to believe that that didn't happen and that I gave him something.
And that you gave him
Yes,
something?
Yes, he had me really feeling that way for
Oh,
years. Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes.
So wait, so did he admit that he took the condom off?
He said, he didn't say it like that.
Well,
He
but
was
that's an
like,
admission.
It is. But he didn't say it like that though. That's how he said it. He was like, I didn't know.
He didn't know what?
That's the point.
That it came off?
That's the point.
Was he like really small or something and it may have slipped off? Because I mean, if you know, otherwise than that doesn't make any sense.
Exactly my point. That's
Okay,
exactly
so
why.
now you look back on it, you can see that, you know, clearly even by him saying that he had got something or whatever, you see that that's basically him admitting that he had took the condom off. Because
Yes.
Yeah.
You knew what the fuck you were doing, you know? So I definitely had some devilish thoughts that came up in my mind. I never thought I would have thoughts like
Like
that.
what?
I was thinking about suiting up and going over there and killing that nigga, yes.
how
Excuse
long
me.
afterwards? Like, was it like in other words, how long afterwards did you realize that that's what had happened? Because for a while he had you fooled. How long did it take you to kind of realize that, oh, wait a minute,
A good 5-6 years.
5-6 years? Okay, so this was just a couple years ago when you finally had that light bulb aha moment. Wow. Is there anything you want to say to him? He may be watching.
Be careful out there. Somebody gonna get your ass, you know? I wish you well, too. I really want to hurt you, you know, but I wish you well. That's true strength right there.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So, ooh. All right. So, because, like, what is your mom and, you know, anybody else, what do they think about this spiritual journey that you're on?
That's why I'm here by myself. That's part of the whole. People think that, you know, that I'm into the devil or something, shit like that. And I'm like, where the devil at? I need my one. Where he at? What? All this shit that on the
You supposed to be in the devil, like you supposed to be living in a high rise somewhere, right?
What?
I ain't mad at that. Sign with
I
the
need
devil,
my
you gotta live
one.
good at first, you know.
I need to throw him up with him. What? He done did some shit to me, you know?
But so do they think that you have like mental issues going on and stuff like
yeah,
that?
my sister, my little sister say I'm schizophrenic instead of gifted. I got beautiful clients.
I forgot to ask, do you have any kids?
No kids.
Okay, so no kids, never been married, right?
Never been married.
Okay, so is it okay? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play, and no pun intended, devil's advocate. Okay.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
pun intended. Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong choice of word just right now, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with it. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. So I'm gonna say that. Do you think maybe that there's some truth to what both of y'all think? Because oftentimes, right? the trauma that you've been through can very well cause you to have some mental issues or see things in a skewed way because of your need to defend against whatever thing that may happen again. So because you need to defend against it, your whole mind gets warped and skewed, and you can't see it because it's your mind, but other people from the outside can take a look at it and maybe see that, okay, it's just maybe she's not thinking clearly because her natural defenses have sprung up to defend her against anything like that may happen again. Starting from the age of 4. So you haven't been able to have a mind that is not thinking about defending itself since you were 4 years old.
I'm gonna say you're incorrect on that part because of the spiritual
You say
work that
correct
I had.
or you say
incorrect?
Incorrect. Okay,
because
go ahead.
of the spiritual work that I had to put in. I meditate every day.
Okay.
I meditate every day. Yes, I did have thoughts of me being mentally imbalanced. Yes. Although I didn't see people, I didn't help people overcome any mental imbalance, you know, with the coping of, or not the coping, but the healing of meditation or any form of meditation. So, yes, I did think that I was autistic.
Autistic? I don't get any autism. No? What? I haven't met.
I was thinking I was autistic.
Okay.
Or schizophrenic. When my sister told me I was schizophrenic, that like, you know, that like opened my eyes to like, you know, what I believe in, and spiritually I believe in things that people don't see. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so,
what?
Beings.
Demons and spirits and things like that?
All the above, yes.
Listen, let me tell you
believe in all
something.
that, you know, and people
Let me
don't
tell you
see
something. That stuff is in the book. It's in the Bible.
I know it is, but still,
that stuff is
but
in the
it's not,
Word.
But it's not what people see in their 3D life. So they're thinking like you're talking to yourself. I
get it. Yeah, I mean,
I can speak out my whole prayer to you right now. You know what I'm saying? How I pray, you know, every day. I say, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit team. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, spirit guides. Element Yori, Rajaman, Pleiadians, Andromedans, Octarians, Lemurians. Those are aliens.
Are you a Billy Carson fan? No?
I mean, I'm a fan, but
But you are familiar with his work and everything?
Yes.
Right,
yes,
okay. Because you're saying the Pleiadians and you're talking about the stuff from the Sumerian tablets. I'm like, now this girl's done some studying. Okay. I ain't mad at that.
Archangels, Metatron, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Ariel, Shamuel, Azrael, Rasiku, Raquel, Jermiel, Jophiel, Bernicio, Sandalphon, Orphanum, Seraphim, Thrones.
I get it. Look, we ain't gonna bore the audience with that stuff. But look, okay, so let's figure this out. So if your parents were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their thoughts and their reactions would be?
I don't think they would like that I'm talking about everything. I think they would think I'm bold or courageous. I've always been courageous. I'm a performer, you know. So they'll think I'm bold. I don't know if they'll think that I have the audacity of speaking on this stuff, you know. But I didn't say anything bad, you know. I just spoke nothing but
you told your truth,
you know?
right? You tell your truth, and as we know, the truth will set you free. So okay. So like, what is like your plan? Like, what is?
So that's what I was getting to about me being here, you know. So I predicted that I was gonna bump into a YouTuber.
Is that right?
When you bumped into me over there on that block.
And I
had just cut off the unnecessary. Usually when you cut off unnecessary, there's some kind of blessing that comes in.
No, that's a big fact. When you empty your cup, you allow it to be filled up.
That's why I'm willing to let go from anything that I don't want to learn lesson hard way. You know what I'm saying? I already learned my lesson just a second ago from what I just went through, right? But it would be redundant and insanity if I would have continued, right? So
correct.
I didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, there's some kind of blessing that's coming. I was like, man, I would love a YouTuber to just ask me how I'm doing.
Is that right? That is crazy.
I got videos on Snapchat where I document my day. I done set it on.
Wow.
Yeah, this is
Look
what I
at
do
that.
for work. I predict, and so this
So I'm a
ain't
whole
nothing but
godsend.
Ain't nothing but God. Ain't nothing but
I'll
God.
tell you what, you ain't the first person to say that. Probably won't be the last. So
Yeah. For
okay,
sure.
so you've gotten a chance to express yourself, but
Yeah.
logistically, like, what is your plan? Like,
So-
do you plan on being here in Atlanta for a while, or do you plan on? Do you want to? Does any part of you want to go home and reset? Like, where are you at with that part?
Gonna have me break down, ain't you?
You say what?
Gonna have me break down, ain't you? I just feel like people don't understand me and how I want to go about life. And I feel like I get a lot of judgment, from me being an artist and a spiritualist. That's just two pretty taboo kind of
Two
alleys.
free type of things, free thinking type of things that people tend to not necessarily understand. I get it.
Yes. So my plan is to just go with what feels good. I'm not finna work nothing that don't feel good. I'm not finna do nothing that don't feed my soul. The only thing that feed my soul is music. The only thing that feed my heart is helping my clients to help them become more spiritually aware. They don't even know. People think that I be thinking that I'm on some kind of pedestal, or I think that I'm like the queen of the world because I'm so gifted spiritually. And I tell my clients, I'm not God. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to be God. Y'all help me. They be saying things to me that I be like, ooh, I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know. I'm helping them.
I'm mad at it. All right, so logistically, it sounds like just kind of we're just going with the flow.
Yeah, I'm really following my heart with music. I never stopped.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, right? Because I keep it real out here, right? And a lot of people, a lot of people come to Atlanta with the dreams of music, right? And so I don't shoot down anybody's dreams. But what I tell them is that in this place, you have to also have your reliable income.
So I have my income. That's exactly what I'm telling you. That's why I'm kind of like comfortable with being free.
Okay.
I got a
you get like a check that comes every month, basically?
No.
Okay.
Every week.
Okay, every
I have
week?
income with my clients.
Okay.
That's my money.
Okay.
I make money with that. And
Okay.
I have consistent clients. I built a business with this for 7 years, damn near 7 years.
Right. Okay. So you have something coming in.
Yes. I spoke to oh my
But is it
gosh.
enough? Because you was having to, stay at the guy's space and everything like that. Like, is it enough to make sure that you have a roof over your head and food in your belly and all that type of stuff?
It is enough income for that, although I need to have a roof over my head in order to be able to do it all day, every day, to get that full check a week.
Yeah.
So that's the frustrating part.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is there any plans for that? Or is it
So
just kind of like right now it's just kind of like
No.
up in the wind type deal?
No. So when I move, when I don't have a place to stay, I go to like Starbucks. Go in at 5 a.m. Get off at 11 if they close that late.
Right.
On Starbucks.
Right. On location. Right.
Be on call all day.
Okay.
Get money. And then I'll hit a bitch or something, But by the end of that week, I will have me a check, what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I get it.
I detached from him, so I got to kind of start all over with
You got to reset.
building my money, you know what I'm saying? But I have the foundation to do so, which I'm very proud of myself for.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
You know?
Like, most people out here don't have that. So, well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they can do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Yeah, I do have social media. You can add me on Facebook, Brazil Ima.
You say Brazil?
Brazil Ima.
Ima, okay.
And then my Instagram is breezy.peaches_TweetyBird. That's all my hood names. Big names.
breezy.peaches_TweetyBird. And so what about Cash App? You got Cash App?
So that's breezypeachesA.
Spell that out for us.
BREEZYPEACHESA.
A is an apple?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, listen, like I say, definitely appreciate you and definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
Thank you.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie. Awesome. I appreciate it.
Thank you.